Katie, good evening. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for coming on and taking the time this evening to talk with me. I know it's been a while. You have interviewed on my podcast way back in February of 2023,
Yes.
and yeah, we had covered, what your business, what you're doing, and what a great conversation that was.
Yeah, and just so many things have changed, and so much is kind of the same. We're kind of coming out of the COVID bubble, and we've got a lot of, got a lot of things happen over the last couple years. So it'd be nice to get back talking about it.
Yeah, interesting, right? Because when we talked about that, that was the right the end of COVID. Everything that I was doing, in my
Mhm.
business has changed since then. I mean, I started with just a podcast, and now I've gone so much further into like Chasing the Stars show and Chasing the
Mhm.
Stars Taste and Ready spinoff. And yeah, like, a lot's changed for both of us. It's amazing.
Definitely. Definitely. So, I mean, for us, I unfortunately had to like close a business, but then I also relaunched our food truck. So we're just kind of like, things just there's always some some new thing to pivot or some new like obstacle to come across, but it's fine. Like we're still sticking around, just kind of adapting to the needs of our customers.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and take a few minutes to talk about what's happening now. Let's talk about where you are now versus where you were in 23.
Sure. So just coming out of like the COVID situation, everything, we had this like huge space outside where people could eat. We don't have that any longer. And we have, just we have a mobile food truck now that we did not have in 2023. So it's just interesting to see how things have changed. And I feel like we're getting a lot busier, especially on the food truck. That seems to be serving the people in our community very well. We're getting a lot of traction on that. I feel like I'm booked out for the year on it, and I'm just at this point I'm trying to work more actually on our catering options and even our home packaging options. So if you see any kind of pretzel and pizza creations, pretzel bite kits or anything like that, that's what I'm going to be working on this year.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait to see that. So let's talk a little bit about this is February. It's kind of interesting, right? How we're catching back up and it's on the
Hmm.
same month, almost the same day, right? That we were talking
Yeah.
about this. And let's talk a little bit about what's going on for this month.
So for at least the last 15 years that I've been with the company, we have our tradition of making pink pretzels. So we are going to be having our pink heart-shaped pretzels this weekend for Valentine's Day. We're this year special. I'm making a pink pizza, so the pink sauce pizza, and then also we have these. Really nice heart-shaped pizzas that we make special for Valentine's Day. The whole month is full of love, nothing but love for this month, and that's kind of one of the big ways that we try to make ourselves a little bit different from everybody else.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think I talked to you about this back in November when it was Thanksgiving and I did my show for Thanksgiving. I had this idea of a Thanksgiving pizza from this restaurant in New York. And I really want to pull that off. I know you
And
were
I'm gonna
excited. You're like,
try it. That sounds
so
so fun. Yeah, I'm
right.
definitely gonna try that.
Yeah. And I think it's such a good and I had such great feedback on it, that I really want to try to pull this off this upcoming year. I really want to make this happen. So stay tuned for that. I'd love to
Yeah.
get you involved in that, this upcoming Thanksgiving. I think it's
Oh,
gonna be a
that'd be
really good idea.
wonderful. Yeah,
Yeah.
the at-home kits are something that I'm definitely trying to work on more for my business and being more creative. I mean, Pretzel and Pizza creations is part of our name, and I'm always trying to find like new ways to get like our employees involved in the creative process, or not just me like saying, "Oh, what's the next special going to be?" But like we're making the heart-shaped pizzas this for this weekend. But then right after that, we're going to get the ball rolling on crab pizza. So we're going to be doing like a crab dip pizza as well. Kind of using our homemade crab dip as the base and like launching another special. I just did a barbecue chicken pizza, or sorry, pulled chicken barbecue pizza. It was delicious. So just trying to do like more interesting specials, things like that, to get people like kind of excited about, what's next, what's coming new, at our place.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm loving it. I know. It's been a while. We came out made a visit that time out in your Frederick location, and it's quite some time ago. Now, things were different, because like you said, with COVID, you were outside, you had all these different things you had to do,
It's really
and it
different.
was just yeah, it was a totally different. I can't wait to come out and see the different look and how things have changed over 3 years.
Definitely. And
And
there's even a bunch of new spots too. So
oh,
there's,
really?
yeah, there's
Great.
lots of
Okay.
there's like restaurants coming in and out. Like we're getting
Hmm.
the fried chicken out of Baltimore, the famous fried chicken out of Baltimore. They're opening up a place downtown. So it's going to be really interesting to see like how these kind of out of county restaurants that are trying to expand here. We're also getting like a Raising Cane's. There's
Oh,
lots of
wow.
things that are happening in Frederick that I'm just like, okay, well, we've still been around for 35 years. We're a Frederick staple, and we're getting a lot
Yeah.
of out of towners, coming in, trying their hand on what's going on in Frederick.
Yeah. And I know we talked a little bit about this, and without giving too much away in this, I know we want this to be a little sneak peek for our people who are watching our audience. You are actually going to be in this month's show for Chasing the Stars. So we are,
That's right.
yeah.
It'll be really fun.
Yeah, we're definitely. I can't wait to get this filming and get this done because I'm really excited. I know we shared some ideas off each other with how I'm going to make this happen, and
Hmm.
without giving too much away for our audience here, people are going to be watching this. I think this is going to be really cool. I had a different idea on the way I want to go with this for Valentine's Day. I didn't quite feel it. I've been telling some people since yesterday and today. I didn't quite feel that the path I was taking with the Valentine's special for February. And then you came in mind when I thought about my idea and people's light bulbs lit up. They like, Chuck, that's such a great idea. So
Hmm.
I cannot wait to come out, film, and get this going and get it edited and get it put up at the end of February.
Yeah, I think people are going to get really into it.
Yeah, yeah. So before we close here, go ahead and tell our audience how we find you, what your address is, the location, and all that good stuff, and tell us a little bit more about the food truck and what you got coming up.
Sure. So I'm Katie. I'm with Pretzel and Pizza Creations. You can find us on a physical location at 210 North Market Street in downtown Frederick. We're open 7 days a week. Pretty much anytime you want to eat, like we'll be there. And then we also have a food truck that we're starting to get like now that the weather has, more or less calmed down. We're getting back on the road, and we have a bunch of events this week, and then we'll go kind of moving forward. We do a lot with schools, so we're out there doing lunches for people. We're out there at wineries. We're out there doing weddings. We bring the food truck pretty much anywhere people want to go, and you can book through me.
Love it, love it, love it. And I'll put the link to your website into the comments in the comment section once I get this video posted up for us, and so everybody
Okay,
can visit right to your website.
that's right. So it's very easy and it's very tasty too.
Oh, absolutely. Katie, thanks again for coming on and taking a few minutes to share the idea of what we're working on here and what we're doing up in this February. So have a good rest of your evening. I can't wait to
Thank
come out
you.
and get this thing going and get this shared with our audience.
I can't wait to see you.
Awesome. Have a great evening. Take care.
Yeah,
Thank you so
you
much.
too.
Bye.
Bye.